What is up, guys? It's your boy Kids coming back to you guys with a story that I was just remembering. I'm about to, make some cool life decisions and things. And I was remembering a cheat code that I had as a kid to get a bunch of girlfriends. And I honestly thought I was like chubby and I was like, man, I'm just funny at this. I didn't know that I had a cheat code to get girlfriends. And this is like literally a one for... There is probably not a situation where this will ever happen again. Okay? What we used to do in our friend groups, what we used to do was literally like, we would hack each other's Facebooks just for fun. Like steal the phones, change the profile, change it to Japanese. Like if you just left your phone around at church or like wherever, it might be a problem. Like posts, like, oh man, think lines were crossed. The picture on my Facebook, if you guys find it down the line, the picture, the hack that happened to me was a black guy, big black guy, just eating a cheeseburger. Nothing funny there, extra at all. The thing that I didn't see was that they made me gay. Like straight up. We're gonna talk about some shit. So, a couple of years later, and this was like years, like I didn't know. Cheat code. I want to explain the funny parts and just leave that as itself, because I had no idea. Like, just straight up. Like, sorry about that. Like, every girl that went to my friend groups that we invited to the parties that thought I was gay. Ooh, that's my bad. Like, sorry. I mean, everyone figured it out. Well, like, except for my mom. So, like, maybe 4 or 5 years later, I'm, like, out of high school. My mom is looking at me like, why aren't you finding girlfriends? I'm like hiding massive amounts of wealth from her because of blatant abuse or whatever. So I'm sitting there going like, all right, fuck you. I'm not telling you anything about my life, basically. And she thought to set me up with a gay guy. She, no bullshit. There was this moment where she was like, oh man, I have this friend and like, you should totally hang out with her son because you guys are like about the same age. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool. I mean, I'd have my own friends. But I was like, sure, cool, whatever. Like, me, I just enjoy friends to spend time with when I want to, right? I was doing a lot of saving money and everything. So like, it came out in the conversation that the guy was gay. And I straight up looked at her and was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna stay home now. Like, straight up. Like, and she was like confused and like not explaining anything to me. Like, fucking okay. Like, yeah. Good morning. So, later on, I decided that I was going to be on YouTube and famous, and I was like, man, it really matters, like, all these bio things that I wrote when I was a kid that I'm, like, not changing at all. I only changed, like, one thing, okay? I realized that for over 5 years, my entire community around me thought that I was straight gay, like, just complete gay, and, like, I had no idea. And I had so much sex. Like, it's dumb. Like, yeah. Like, I mean, probably appropriate levels. Whatever. Like, yeah. So, when I had that realization, it was nice. Really nice sunset going on. But, dude, I sat there and overtly thought about all the people that, like, because, like, when you meet someone randomly, like, I'm not saying I stalk on people's Facebook, but, like, I mean, I look people up. Like, let's be real. Like, just straight up, like, the amount of people that probably looked my profile up because they thought I was cute or something, and then straight up, like, and then it still was fine. I don't know. Like, my whole life at that moment was, like, it was, like, this realization from God of, like, what? just massive what? Like, it, honestly, I decided to be honest, and I was like, I'll just say bisexual. Like, I was like, why not? We passed the era where it's just fine. Like, because, like, the funniest shit is, like, there were so many people, like, we had so many complex discussions in my high school group about, like, who's gay or not and what, right? And, like, there was a bunch of our friends that, like, we would drink and party all the time. We were a big party house. We were the Middletown party house for a while. And, but, like, I'm just not gonna say the names, but like there's a handful of guys that like we would get drunk as fuck, and like sometimes we would just make out and just straight up decided independently, not really that gay. I mean, everyone just kind of shrugged their shoulders and we're like, honestly, like we're really drunk, we just make out, I guess. And then a bunch of the guys were like, I mean, kind of, but like, nah, like just straight up, like, welcome to Middletown parties from like 10 years ago that don't happen. Like, oh, see you gentlemen in your 30s. Peace.